can't believe it is already part 5 of our entire series. It's just kind of crazy how quickly all of this is starting to go by. I am legally blind. I did say legally. You can see I've got these really thick glasses, and these are actually pretty thin as compared to some of the things that I've worn throughout my life. That's all right. I grew up when bullying was cool in school, and they would tell you how thick your glasses were. They would tell you how goofy your haircut is. It looks like I've stepped right back into the goofy haircut thing here. Hey, the wife says she likes it short, so we're going with it short. But being legally blind means that without these glasses, I can't legally be on the road. I can't be driving. I can't go anywhere without my contacts or my glasses. And that also means that when you wake up in the middle of the night, you're completely lost. I can't tell you how many times I have woken up my wife in a complete panic, absolutely losing my mind, because I am on the opposite side of the room trying to find my way to the room, trying to find my way to the door, trying to find my way to the restroom. Can't find myself, don't know where I'm at, lost as a goose, waking my wife up, completely panicked, trying to find my way through. She's got probably countless stories to tell you about. Luke chapter 24 is where we're going to pick up our series here today. We've got 2 more to walk through, and today is the disciples walking just as blind as I am if I take these glasses off. Blind as a bat. They can't see an absolute thing. You see, Jesus has found himself resurrected. The rumors are starting to spread, but the disciples don't fully know all of the truth of what's happening. As much as I am in a panic whenever I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm completely lost because I can't see an absolute thing. By the way, the wife likes it as pitch black as it can. You might as well be in outer space. I'm blind. I'm in panic. So are the disciples. Their leader had just been politically murdered. They're next. They know that they are next on the hit list. Rumors, again, are spreading that their leader has been resurrected, but the disciples have yet to experience this. Jesus shows up on this road as they're walking back to Jerusalem. They can't see him. They're walking right next to him, completely blind. Watch what the scriptures say here. Luke chapter 24, verse 16 through 18 says, "But their eyes were restrained so that they did not know him." They had no clue. They're talking with him, and he's like, what's this conversation that you're having with one another? Why are you so sad? What is wrong with you? And they're like, wait a minute. Are you the only one? Are you the only one in this entire area that has no clue what has happened these days? Do you not get it? Do you not see? Do you not understand? They're talking to him. He's the leader. They're talking. They're having conversations with their leader, but walking blind because they're completely sad. Depression, sadness, anxiety, these are all things. These are all emotions. These are all experiences that will happen in life that make you feel completely lost. I mean, they're literally walking and talking with their Messiah. They're talking with their leader, but they're so full of grief, they don't even recognize that this is him. This is the one. He's resurrected. You can be in the same room with a crowd of people, but if you experience enough heavy emotion, enough grief, enough sadness, enough depression, and you can feel like you're all by yourself in this crowded room of people. They were blinded by sadness. A lot of us get blinded by all kinds of things, right? Money blinds us. So focused on making money, so focused on experiencing fulfillment on the monetary side of our lives, completely blinded by all the other aspects of our lives that maybe are not healthy, that maybe are not going well, because I got to make money. Completely blinded about relationship. We've all had the friend that's just blinded by the truth that's in front of them. They are just madly crazy in love, blinded by the power of relationship, blinded by grief. So heavy with this experience of sadness, so heavy with this terrible thing that's happening in our lives. and we can't see the actual good things that are all around us. Blinded by achievement. I want to be, I want to achieve, I want to experience, I want to have this degree, I want to have this title, I want to have this job, I want to have this thing that I completely fall away. I'm really big into sports. Sports have been this guiding force in my life through every aspect of heaviness. Sports has sort of been that thing, that place for me that I would go to. And high-end athletes are so blinded, so driven by accomplishment that nothing else matters. The best of the best, the one percenters, yes, are physically talented. They're physically able to do things that you and I can't do. They are driven. They are blinded by their success. They nothing else matters to them. Trying to navigate life while blind. It's tough, man. It's tough. And a lot of us just walk through life trying to figure out our way, trying to figure out how are we going to achieve the things that we need to achieve, being absolutely blinded by what's in front of us. Scriptures say this in 2 Corinthians. Paul is teaching us. He says, we're confident that when we are here at home in the body, you're absent from the Lord. You're not with him. You haven't fully experienced this perfection of life because you are here still in this mortal body. He said, in that moment, you got to walk by faith and not by sight. It's not faith that's going to drive you. It's not faith that's going to, it's not your sight that's going to get it done. It is faith that's going to drive you. It's faith that's going to direct you. It's faith that is going to give you the direction of your life. The only way to walk through life is to do it by faith. We do it in every other aspect of our lives. I have faith that I'm going to wake up in the morning. That's why I laid out my clothes or made a schedule or got myself ready to go to work. I have faith that my vehicle is going to work. That's why I plan for just the right amount of time to make it to work. I have faith that my job will be there. I put my faith in all kinds of things. The Bible is teaching us, Paul is teaching us, that you have to walk by faith. And the only way to truly walk in the fulfillment of faith, the real faith, is to walk through Jesus Christ. Watch what the scriptures say here in Hebrews. Hebrews 11:1, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That true faith is knowing that God's got me. The perfect faith, the real faith, is knowing that Jesus Christ has me, that my path is being directed, that my way is being made right. I may not even see it fully yet. I may not even have all of the evidence, but I have faith. I trust that he's got me and that my walk will be straight. My path will be straight. He's going to turn every stumbling block into a stepping stone. All of these little phrases that have been used in many, many years in Christianity, they're still true. No matter how hokey they may sound sometimes, no matter how over abused or taken out of context they may be, faith is my substance in Jesus Christ, that he's got me. I have evidence that he is going to direct my path. And if I'm going to walk this out with him, it is only going to be through faith. I can only see clearly when I am walking in faith. That being absent from Jesus Christ, I'm completely blind. Life is never going to go the direction I want it to go. I don't care how successful I show that I am. I don't care how successful, how many degrees, how much achievement I make, how much money I have in the bank, how great my relationships are. There's always going to be this God-sized hole missing in my life that can only be fulfilled whenever I'm walking in faith through him. I am completely blind unless I am with Jesus. And even with Jesus, sometimes I can't see him. And this is the heaviness that some emotions can bring into our lives. But the gospel is the good news. The gospel, the story of Jesus Christ, the price that he has paid, the resurrected Jesus Christ brings in good news into my life. Acts 2 26 and 18 says this. I can't read for some reason today. It's probably because these glasses are dirty. I'm blinded trying to read to you. He says to open their eyes. He's saying this is why we were sent. We were sent to preach the good news, to open the eyes in order to turn them from darkness to light and from power of Satan to God, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and an inheritance among those who are sanctified by faith in Jesus. When you have faith in Jesus, your eyes are open. The gospel saves. This is the truth, that Jesus brings faith into our lives by the price that he paid, that he laid down his life to pay for the payment of my sins, to give me faith, to open up my eyes, to open up my heart, and to allow me to walk the purest, straightest form of life in him. Faith pushes us forward, and our direction is crystal clear whenever my eyes have been opened through him. This is the good news of Christianity. This is the good news of the story of Jesus Christ. The gospel saves. The gospel is what allows me to experience him. The gospel is what awakens my faith in him, that allows him to pour his spirit into my heart. And though I am absent from him in this body, I can be filled with him in my heart. And when I am filled with him in my heart, man, all those other things open up. I'm no longer walking blind. I'm not like Nate without these glasses, who literally cannot read the scriptures that are 15 font, 17 inches from my face right now. I can't see anything anywhere unless it was right on top of me. But when I put my faith in Jesus, I see crystal clear. I see everything crystal clear. My way is straight. My faith is in him. And now my direction for my life is straight in front of me. Psalms 146 says it this way: the Lord opens the eyes of the blind. He raises those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. He loves us. He loves his people. He has laid down his life in order that the eyes of the blind will be opened up. The countenance, those who are bowed down, those who are beat down, those who are carrying heavy burdens all by themselves, God says, man, I'll take all that from you. I've paid the full price. It's free. It's here. It's available for you. You no longer have to walk life blind. You no longer have to walk through life blinded by achievement, blinded by grief, blinded by loss, blinded by relationships. No. God says, I'll make all of it crystal clear. You just have to put your faith in me. He desires to be my light. And this trade-off, this walk with him is so beautiful, because when he becomes the light of my life, he then fills me with that light. And then I become light to all of those around me. Once my path is directed, once my eyes are open, I can then help those who I'm walking alongside of. I can point them to the same source of light that now lives inside of me. He desires, he has paid the price to be my light, to direct my path, and to raise me up, even though I've been beaten down by life. Man, life is hard. It doesn't take long at all to get distracted and blinded by all of the things that are happening around us. It doesn't matter if it's social media or watching the news or trying to just provide for my family. All of it can blind us. All of it can distract us. All of it can feel like I am just a hamster on the wheel, running my little race, getting to the house at the end of the day, wondering what I just did for the rest of my time, wanting to get some food in my stomach and lay down because tomorrow I got to do it all over again. My purpose, my life feels like it lacks purpose. My life feels like it lacks direction. Jesus is just desiring to be with me, to trade that for faith, to trade that for a life in him, to trade that for a life that then has purpose It has intentionality. It has direction, because now I can fully see. This is the life that he desires for us. As he walked along the side of the disciples, he told them, "What is this that you're talking about?" And they're like, "What do you mean? How do you not know?" And as they're talking with them, he begins to go a different direction, and their eyes were open. They seen him. It's Jesus. And he goes and he stays with them. He eats with them. He teaches them for the next 30 days. This is the life that Jesus desires to have with us. He is risen. And he offers us a life in faith through him, where you no longer have to walk through life blind, but your eyes can be open. You can be lifted up, and God can give you a brand new life full of direction and purpose. That's my prayer for you today. To no longer walk blind, but to walk with him. Let me pray for you, Father. I thank you for your word today. I thank you that you are resurrected. And in that resurrection power, you offer us a brand new life. A life full of faith, a life full of direction, a life where our eyes are open, that we're no longer walking blind, whether that's by heavy emotions, whether that's by a drive to achieve, to succeed, whether it's some other distraction that has just completely overwhelmed us and caused us to be blind. You are the one that brings light into our lives, that brings deliverance into our lives, and that offers us a brand new life in Jesus Christ. I pray that we would experience that you would fill us with your light, that we would then allow that light to shine to those around us and help the others that we've been connected to, those that we have relationship or influence, that we would be another source to bring direction into their lives as we point them to you. I pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen. One more. We got one more to keep unpacking this walk series, and we're going to walk until we're finished. So next week, join me. We're going to talk about how do we finish, and how do we finish this thing the right way? How do we finish this thing the way that Jesus has laid out for us? If you need somebody to walk alongside of you, I want you to know we're here. This is the beautiful thing about the internet, about living in 2025 and technology, is that we have access to the gospel. We have access to his people, and we want to walk alongside of you. So whether you're here near us or we can connect with you and point you towards someone that can support you, we are here to walk alongside of you. If this is your first time checking out a piece of our content, thank you. I appreciate you. Man, I am just a regular, normal Southern boy from the South who's just trying to walk this out with Jesus Christ. And anybody who can listen to me for the 15 or 18 minutes this video's been on, like, kudos to you. I am the donkey that spoke. That's what God did, and that's what Jesus has done in my life. And I just want you to know that our community here called Home Church, we are here to let you know there's a place for you where you're loved. There's a spot for you at the table with Christ. Today was our second to last message in this series as we talk about walking out this Christian life. How do we live this out every single day? I want you to know that we are here to walk alongside of you. You matter here. You are loved. There is a spot for you here. I can't wait to see our community as we gather on Sundays now, which is kind of crazy. It's been great, though. Can't wait to gather with you and unpack this word. Until I see you next time, be blessed. Amen.